That's so funny. Oh, instead of breakfast pills. Nobody? Okay. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, and there's people. Okay, hi guys. Hi, 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 hi. Time for my breakfast pill. Hopefully, that was the correct breakfast pill. Guess we'll find out. I need to put on a little lotion on my eczema spots because I can feel them drying out a little extra right now. Eczema. Well, early morning baking. It is not early morning. It is it is 11. It is almost not morning. What are you cooking? Well, I'm gonna cook my sourdough for the day. Sorry for whipping you around like that. I just gotta be swift and clean. What up? What up? Do you want to touch it?
No, I touched it all morning, scraping it off all of the pots and pans and dishes and spoons and cups in the sink and everywhere.
Okay. Are you mad at me?
Oh.
Oh. Thanks. So, that's a no. Oops. You want to smell it?
You know what? My hands are dirty. I'm all messed up, so.
You're gonna eat it when it's done? I got deservedly roasted. It's okay. It's just hard because I want to wake up and do it, but then I woke up late again today because I'm super exhausted. I guess this is clean enough because I don't want to wipe off the counter, and it's going to be 400 degrees in the oven, so I'm not worried about germs. All I have to do is kind of put down like a layer to... Oh, I already took out the stuff I need. I need to put down a layer. I'm not so bad on. I'm so tired. Damn. I'm sorry, bro. Dang, we all down bad right now. I'm down bad in a lot of ways. You really don't want to put down a lot of this flour. You just want to put down a little. Good morning. Good morning, mods. Hello. Please come out. Ugh. Okay, that's gonna be fun to clean. I'll put that in my little dish pile. It's good to see everybody. It's a nice, soothing morning. My name is Shade. This is my sourdough. So we're gonna prep the oven. I kind of want to just get this thing baking. So I don't know if I should start preheating now. I guess I should. We'll fold it first and then we'll figure that out. Okay? So we're just gonna very lightly, like not even like grab it or squish it too much. Just go blap. 1, blap. 2. Then I'm gonna kind of fold it outward so that it doesn't, I'm gonna go blap. 1 more, and then I'm gonna just give this one a little blap. Okay, so now it's ready. I'm going to just flick some of the bubbles that I don't want. Everybody's always excited when I have my bread, but I don't think they like the process of the bread. You know? I also need to feed my starter, like, right now, or it will not be ready for the bake tomorrow. I guess the best course of action... The best course of action is probably to turn this baby on, bake. Make sure there's like nothing in here. I wish I had my own house so I could make sourdough more. Because I'd be able to get up and make noise in the middle of the night. Not that I want to be up all night making sourdough, just that I just don't want to wake my parents up and I have like these stretchy folds. It just so happens to be late, you know? I don't think my parents are excited for my loaves anymore. Probably just inconvenienced. I'll have to make one that's like actually like really good. Okay. What's up? We're making dough.
This better fit there.
Oh.
Is it gonna fit?
Oh. What are you trying to do? Don't take that thing off.
No.
Oh, what if you
I'll
want?
just tape it.
Oh. Use a command strip. I'm just trying to put up some thingy. Okay, there's like a couple of bubbles in here that I don't really like. Die. Okay.
I didn't need it because I just took it off.
Okay. So I'm gonna just one of these sides is bigger than the other side, and I don't like that. I'm just gonna kind of shape it until it's seemingly ready. Probably because of that bubble.
Motherfucker.
Die.
I mean, like, well, some people are fucking stupid. Oh, well, I can do it there, but fucking stupid. Even there, it doesn't really work, right?
That's fine. Oh my god, Mom.
Fucking stupid.
Dude.
Well, we have to put something there.
You just need a command strip, dude.
Oh, a command strip for this?
Yeah. Command strip it to the wall.
Okay. Well, see, what's cool about this is that it's got like a little hole, so I was just, because I can't stand when this stuff is like...
I know, but the fucking...
But where is the command strip going?
Oh.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, okay. I'll think about it. Put that there for now.
And one on the bottom to stabilize it.
Alright. I'll put it there for now. I'll figure it out.
Just the oven turned on.
Got that going for you.
Okay, it's time to cut this bitch. I need to wet my knife here.
Honestly, it would be stupid for me to change the stove before Thanksgiving.
I
did clean it out, actually. I have to clean it again though. Oh, see this? I cleaned all this off. I have to do it again because I cooked the roast the other night and I kind of got a lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't smell bad. I got my parchment paper ready. Hi chat. I'm sorry I'm being boring. I'm just cooking today. There's a lot of people coming in. But if you guys want to sub, you should. Because I need it. I want to eat literally anything. Hi. I'm 5'9", so you're pretty close. I'm sure that on some days I am 5'8". The tissue paper, parchment paper? Yes. Parchment paper is a staple in many American households. I do want to buy something called a sill mat. It's like a silicone mat. It works a little bit better than this, but I think my family's are pretty good microplastics. The plastics. Of course, sourdough chicken is a little far away. Oh, this is my vessel for cooking sourdough. It's a chicken-shaped Dutch oven. I'm gonna put it in there to get hot for the last 200 degrees of the heat up. So it's just gonna preheat a little bit. And then I'm going to close all the cabinets, take out my sourdough, put it on here, get it ready for transfer. I'm gonna rub some of this on it because I'm a nasty girl. Okay, ready? This actually looks kind of good. I like it when it's a little asymmetrical. So this end a little scrunched up, which I don't like, but I'm gonna do the same to the other end and hope it comes out good. Okay, so next top. Ding dong, heat it up. I have to rub this in evenly or else my sourdough will get actually mad at me. Yeah, I agree. It is a nice poster. Has anybody posted the link to the stream in the Discord? If you didn't, or I mean if you did, thank you. That would be nice. That would make me very happy. I don't want Elite Soul to miss anything. Is that flour?
Yeah, and do you...
Is it unbleached? Oh, nice. Unbleached?
Yeah, well, so are you using any flour?
There's flour in here.
Yeah, can we get rid of this? And
No, it's good. The flour in there is good flour.
Oh, it's a lot?
Yeah, it's a lot of good flour.
Alright, well, so then should I just put this in your bin? Is it going to fit?
Yep, it's the same thing as that. It's just in there.
Okay, alright, good.
It's okay, I'll run out
I
quick.
just
Don't
wanted
worry.
to make sure that we had flour.
Thank you, Mommy.
But I would like you to keep the stuff in the bag because I don't want any, pantry tests. Right?
Yes, Mom.
Well, because I've been finding them and I don't want them to get in your good flour.
Thank you, Mommy.
I think we're gonna need another bag.
I really have to, like...
I just gotta get a bag.
I'm trying to get it warm. I don't want it to be clumpy. I just want it to...
And I have
Hi, Elite.
sugar. I got brown sugar too.
You got brown sugar. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need some for baking, so just keep that in mind. If you
I'm not
use it
using
all.
too much of that shit.
That's okay, I'm just asking, if you use it all, let me know. Right?
I will.
If there wasn't any left.
This is gross. This is gross. Elite, did you get tetanus? They told you have 5 days to live. Elite Soul. That's a joke. I know it's a joke. You're not trailer trash. You live in a mobile home. Me? No.
Do we? Might as well. Jesus. Oh,
Mom.
excuse me. Well, no. It's just a very old house with not any modern.
Mom, I don't even know if they're talking to us.
Oh.
Maybe. I'm pretending like they are.
Ah.
Or maybe they're projecting.
No, we just live in the country.
I live in our pantry. Yeehaw! I like Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I guess you can't tell them.
I'm just washing my hands because I got sauce on them. Sauce. Oh, almost ready to go in. Alright, well, the prep stage is done. Ding dong, eat it up. Mix it well and mix it up. Oh, it's stuck in my head. Maybe I'll give it a little like. You know, we'll see what happens. Ding dong, eat it up. Sit down and eat it up. Ding dong. What the fuck? Okay. Here it is. Our loaf. The loaf of our labor. Sadly, we still have to do more baking. The worst part is that we have to feed our starter, or else we won't be able to get bread tomorrow. So if this one comes out bad, and it smells really good, but if it comes out bad, we're screwed. We will surely die. I need a Ow. You got a off-brand magic eraser?
No, spick and span.
Oh.
That like, I don't know. I want to use it for this.
An abrasive side?
Yeah, non-abrasive side.
Okay. We're feeding the sourdough now.
Oh, I forgot to look for the fucking cleaner. Shit. Ding dong. I'm a ding dong, ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Oh god, I gotta do wash.
I want 50 grams. Okay. That's our feeding. Coffee. That was good. You guys have a nice ride this morning? No?
Well, he He went to the dog and dropped me off from shopping.
Oh.
That's it.
All right, so we have about 55 grams of this stuff here. So I'm going to do about 110 grams of water. And this is about to go in the oven. Let me just get our water right. Great. So that's done. I'll have to add more sourdough to it later. I'm gonna do some intense loading now. One thing that I must do is get some parchment paper to put under. This keeps the bottom from burning. I'm gonna try to reuse this, but I really want to get a silicone mat. Here we go. Step one, put this in the bottom so that we don't have a burn. Okay. These. This is going to go underneath. The bread. One ice cube. Have a great flight, little sourdough. My little dear little sourdough. Sour dear. Alright, okay Google. Set a timer for 25 minutes.
Sure, 25 minutes. And we're starting now.
Okay, that's in. The last step of my feeding. It does weigh a lot of weight, that cast iron pan. It's the only one I have, and it's shaped like a chicken, and there's no reason not to use it, and it's also shaped like a chicken. So how can you go wrong with that? We should name it. Alright, and that was a little too much flour. Okay. There. Okay. Perfect. You can go back to bed, little one. Be still, be still, be still. Okay. That pan lasts forever, I hope so. I sure hope so. I've actually traveled with it before on a long road trip to somewhere where there was no cast iron pan and I wanted to make a sourdough, so. Also guys, I'm a paid actor. All right, don't try this at home. Unless you know how to make sourdough, in which case just go for it. It's actually really easy to make a sourdough starter. It's literally just water and flour. I added sugar. I don't know why, but hey, Carl's Jr., the starter, is still going strong. He has not died once. Nothing bad has happened to him. Even when I leave him in the fridge for like months, he'll just make a bunch of hooch and then I pour it off and he's fine. I'm just gonna get it vaguely good because it's gonna rise and it's gonna wipe all the shit off the sides anyway. So, really not super worried. This is my mixed starter. It'll probably take a little extra time to get excited, but hopefully by tonight it'll have risen. I'm feeding it a little late in the day, but 9 hours is plenty of time, I think. So, do your worst. Unfortunately, I've been using a lot of really hungry sourdough starters to make my bread. So, my breads have been hungry tasting. Which I think makes them more sour. So if you like the souriness of a sourdough, wait a little extra hours before it starts to kind of unrise itself, because it will unrise itself. I make it look easy. I would say that it is kind of easy, kind of not easy. It's very fun, though. I'm going to vacuum in case there's a little flour fallout, which there almost always is. Okay. Easy peasy. Just wanna be proactive. And now there's one last step. I'm sorry, by the way, guys. I'm not actually bold. Morning. What the hell? Huh? Alright, we are almost done. I gotta wash the dishes because I don't want Dad to be mad at me. Sometimes the sourdough starter jar is really hard to clean, but this one has been pretty easy. I use old pickle jars, by the way. I've even bought jars to use at the store, which they're helpful for little things like if I need, like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been through this, but sometimes I accidentally, like, run out of starter. Like, the reason I make 50 grams of starter in my, because, here, let me put it this way. All you need, in my experience, to keep a starter going is 15 to 10 grams of starter, which means that you could be feeding your sourdough starter in a shot glass.
Still more fucking...
Especially if you have a very accurate scale. I like the pickle jars because they're wide and they get good airflow and yeah, but they don't fit well in everyone's fridge. And I will say, because inevitably stuff will get stuck to the walls of the jar, if you're using less starter, you're going to want to use a smaller jar because then you can scrape it off easier and preserve it. Because I just feel like there's a point in every sourdough user's life where you accidentally use too much starter in a recipe, or and you're left with like 10 grams of starter maximum. Trying to have some fun by doing nothing. That makes sense. So I will say, if you do make a sourdough starter, when you can control how much you have after every feed by adding simply more starter to your feed. They say you're supposed to take half of your sourdough starter and feed that. And when you're a beginner, that makes a lot of sense, but when you're knowing what you're going to be cooking and how many grams you'll need the next day, you know how many grams you need to feed. So if I need 100 grams for this recipe, which is what I need, right? And I'm going to be doing a 1 to 2 to 2 ratio, which means there's going to be double the flour and double the water that there is starter. So if I have 50 grams of starter, that's going to be 100 grams of flour and 100 grams of water, leaving me with a total of 250. So after I use my 100 grams of starter, I'll be left with about 50 grams of usable starter minimum, because some of it will get stuck to the walls and some of it will be suboptimal. You know, some of it might get lost in translation. I'm going to use this sponge to kind of loosen up the gack. One thing about sourdough starter is it is very annoying to work with. It's it kind of, once it dries, it's a pain in the ass. So if you guys want to start a new starter, we can do that someday. And I'll show you how I make mine and maintain mine. Everyone's starter is going to be a little different, you know. Even just like the month in which you start it can affect what kind of yeast end up in there. That's what you want, right? Yeast. It's not bad yeast. And if you're wondering what makes sourdough, well, you're not using any like baking soda or baking yeast from the store. You don't, you know, a lot of other breads will use that. But you don't do that with sourdough. You make your own yeast over the course of 2 weeks or more. And then it lives on for a very long time. And I like it because of the science aspect. Also because, you know, there's kind of an element of experience to it. You can get better and then make up your own recipes. It's that easy. And if you don't want to, if you want to go by the book, instead of forging your own path, you know, and experimenting like I do, you could be real scientific about it and figure out like the hydration of your sourdough bread. Stretch more. The good bacteria. Yeast is not a bacteria. No. Yeast is a fungus. Really, if you're gonna make a comparison like that, it's more of a fungus. A bacteria and fungus are different types of organisms. But there is bacteria in there for sure. It's not, you know, the sourdough starter is not devoid from bacteria, but the yeast, just like on your skin and inside of your nose and in your butt crack, yeast keeps you from getting bacterial infections at all times. And it keeps the sourdough starter from becoming overrun with bacteria, which, you know, you'd think, like, you're leaving moist flour in a jar. Like, even though, you know, they always say don't eat raw flour. But a sourdough starter, because it's maintained by the yeast, once it's cooked and everything, it's pretty safe. And even to handle it, it's safe. You know, immunocompromised people, like, maybe you might have an issue, but it's really not, like, you're not going to get an infection. I've never, and I know because I have, like, I'll get yeast infections around my nose. That's never bothered me while making a sourdough. I always, you know, wash my hands and stuff, but a little bit is inevitable to get stuff on you, and it doesn't cause any issues for me. I'm not a doctor, though, so a lot of people fear it. They're like, oh, that's a bacterial grody. No, it's not. You actually make your own yeast? No, I don't make any yeast. You can't just think up a yeast. Like, that's not how that works, but I know that you know. I think we both know what I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna, just for people overhearing that, I don't make my own yeast, but I make my own sourdough starter, which is a practice that's been cultivated over many years. It's not hard. You're not making yeast, but you are introducing natural yeast into a solution. And that introduction of yeast does not take any effort at all. You're not even, you don't have to buy any part of the yeast. I can make a sourdough starter and show you guys how exactly it's done. Maybe if I get these dishes done and I'm feeling okay. I buy yeast packs, but you make your own yeast. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I don't even think you can really use. I do use instant yeast in some sourdough recipes because I don't know if you know, but you can do a lot of things with sourdough besides making a bread. For me, I like to use it for pretzels and pizza, and for both of those, you need instant yeast. Well, theoretically, if you're using a very active sourdough starter, you probably don't need instant yeast, but I use it anyway, just because I don't have a lot of time, and that stuff cuts down on the time it takes. But when I make a bread, I do not use any artificial yeast or, store-bought yeast. I use my sourdough starter. Yeah, so the way that I started it was I looked up a recipe. I didn't want to wait to get the nice flour. So I just took some random bleached flour and I made my starter, and I thought it was going to fail because everyone's like, use unbleached, use unbleached. I used bleached flour for my first one, and the first day it bubbled up and I was like, oh gee, it's like a sourdough starter. And then the next day, it died down, and for days it did not move. So I was super bent out of shape, and I kept feeding it, but then I went on Reddit, and they're like, this is the quiet days, this happens. The dreaded quiet days. And everyone, you'll go on sourdough starter Reddit, because there's two different Reddits, there's, subreddits, sorry, there's r/sourdough starter and r/sourdough, and r/sourdough is really annoying because you have to post, like, every step that it took to make your bread, and every fact about it that you can possibly conjure up when you post your bread, so I don't fuck with that place, but I go to r/sourdough starter, and I like to, mess around in there. Like, Reddits are great, and I love that people are like, oh, credit, you need to show your work and stuff. I just don't have the energy or the time for that. Maybe when I get a little bit better, because especially a lot of it is me winging it. Feed it salt and sugar. I don't feed salt to my sourdough starter. I do put salt, 10 grams of it in my thing. I also feed if I do use a sugar in my sourdough starter, because adding a sugar will obviously make the yeast very happy. It's like giving a child a treat. It's, it's like giving candy to a child. It makes it all excited. That's what it does. So if you need to have your sourdough ready for something a few hours earlier than usual, or if it's very cold outside and you think your sourdough starter might not be doing too well because it needs a warm environment, sugar is something you can consider. I've used honey in the past because I want it to speak with the honey. I want to take on the honey's properties. Who knows how much of the honey's properties are attributed to its yeast profile? There could be yeast in that motherfucker. There could be things in there that yeast loves. Right now, the sourdough is doing the first stage of baking, where it is mainly supposed to get this thing called oven spring. I don't know much about the baking portion. Honey is a great alternative. Yeah, I just really like honey. I ordered a lot of it for it, and my overnight sourdough recipe, and there's not a lot of those out there. So I really treasure this recipe that I found. It's not mine. It's from Farmhouse on Boone, and I use them for a lot of stuff. That and This Just Can Cook. Those are my two favorite places to get sourdough recipes. Pantry Mama, also great. I think they also have this overnight sourdough, and I use their baking instructions. Right now, I'm probably baking it a little bit hotter than it should be baking, but because, the bottom almost always burns on my sourdoughs. Let's be real. I'm not that great at making the baking part. And I obviously make lots of mistakes with the sourdough while I'm stretching, folding it. I'm not perfect, even though I've been doing it in a while, and I've just started picking it back up again now that it's cold enough to bake, because we don't bake here in the summer. But I have, it does. My new technique has been helping a lot with the bottom burning, but since this recipe today, I actually had all the ingredients for it, and I didn't have to use my, because for the last few loaves, I've just been using whole wheat and a little bit of all-purpose flour. I ran out of bread flour, so this one uses bread flour, which is the recipe is supposed to, but I haven't done it in a while, and has like a new texture that I'm not used to, so keep me in your thoughts and prayers. It's got another 8 minutes before I lift off the lid and then check on it, and I want it to have uninterrupted time inside of the chicken with the lid closed for as long as I can. So I'll check on it, and if the top is getting golden at all, or if it looks like it's done springing out, then we will take off the top and let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Roundabouts till the top is golden. And keep checking on it. Blackstrap molasses. I actually, so fun fact, this loaf, the recipe calls for 30 grams of honey. I add 15 grams of honey and 15 grams of maple cream, which is crystallized maple. And I don't know if I like the brand of cream that I just got for this stage, like the sweetening stage. I'm not quite sure why my bread was a little bit more, you know, intense today. Ooh. Oh. But what is it?
I don't know. Okay.
I made a pie. That's nice. Gotcha star. Ooh. Let's see, I got everything seemingly washed. I guess I'll get these dishes out of the way too, since I'm standing here and I only have another 7 minutes until I have to take it out. What up, Zen? Can you give me a job? Well, if you really want to do a job, I'm not gonna pay you for it. Unless you do a really good job, then I'll pay you in the future. But make me a thumbnail for one of my streams this week on Canva, the app called Canva. And then we'll talk. Because a Dodger cup ASAP, you don't like my Mets cuffs? I'm a graphic designer, no joke. Well, listen, hey, if you want to join the Discord server and hang out and, like, I really, you know, I don't know. I really do want to start, I want to make it to 50K, and then I want to start paying people to do some editing. And I'm not talking like the most, I'm talking about, like, I'll pay you, like, $20 if you can do, like a package of videos. But I really, you know, my only issue is that a lot of people on here, they say they're, you know, true professional talents, and they're not. So, you know, the first trial run here, I need to make sure that, you know, I will pay up. I'm a man of my word. I'm a lady of my word, whatever you want to. But, I want to make sure I'm paying the right people to do the right job. So I would rather see who is really good at it, and who is experienced, and who's. But if you want to help out and, you know, do a trial, I'll show everybody at the very least. If not, I use it. Until I find professionals through an alternate network. Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I would work for free. Hey, if you want to contribute to my channel by making things like thumbnails and edits and helping with videos, your help is always welcome. Just make a channel in the server dedicated to seeking help for things like that, because it's weird to ask for labor for free, but I spend a considerable portion of time doing that, and then doing this and that, and even things like the server, like rewriting the rules. I need that done. These are things that I do when I wake up. I have a couple of minutes, and so I try to do that before work, and then I go to work, and then it's a problem today. You know, I have a lot of cleaning to do, like a lot of cleaning. I still have to eat lunch. I'm 23 from Italy. I want to move to the US, so that's pretty cool. If you're in Italy. Oh, well, you know, we do have an adult server for people that are over the age of 18, because I myself am 22. I'm about to turn 23 next week. So we'll be doing some kind of fun stream. I'm not sure when it will be. I might do like a really short stream on I have to tell you guys I don't know what the date for my birthday unboxing will be, but I will announce it soon. I know a couple people sent me stuff, so if you're down, I have a couple of other fan mails that I want to open, so like I said, if you want to send something to me at any point in the future, now is a really good time, because I will be, you know, there's a guarantee that if it comes in before my birthday, I'm going to open it. If you are, you know, I don't know how much shipping costs for everybody or where you live, but you could, if you want me to open something on camera for you or hear your name that day, you could always send me something digital, like a nice little edit or whatever. I'll still put it up. Just saying, because mailing takes a while sometimes, depending on where you are. Just keep that in mind, especially, you know, So that is, and happy, whose birthday is it? Birthday's now in 6 months. Happy birthday, Abby Dragon / Gotcha Star. Have a happy birthday. How old are you? Oh, actually, that's a stupid question. Never mind. Never mind. Don't tell me your birthday. Or don't tell me your date of birth. Or your birth years of existence. Yeah, that. Looks like it would be a good time to start making some tea. I don't know. I'm gonna have to... Another thing I have to do today is clean my room. You're welcome to come to my clean my room stream, which would be in a little bit. I could do it after I have a break, because I'll set you guys up in there with some music if you want to hang out while I take a break, or we can restart. I do intend to clean my room, though, after my sourdough has baked. Maybe right after. Maybe I'll do it while my sourdough is in there. I have to make a quick phone call. I got bullied today. Jesus, that stinks. I'm not going to the post office today. Well, I could. See, Spirit Halloween, the day after, on November 2nd, they sometimes have a really big sale, so I want to go and see if I can get any stuff for, like, really cheap. Because it might be, like, 50 or more off. But it is a Saturday, and driving on today is not a good idea. But I don't know if I have any other plans for, like, the evening. Sorry you got bullied, though. What happened for you to get bullied, bro? What kind of question is that? No offense. No offense, but what kind of question is that? No, but I definitely always wonder the same thing. If somebody says to me they got bullied, like, I'm like, why? Why you specifically? Because I always thought, like, you know, I deserve to get bullied because of the way I look and the way I act, and I deserve it, and that's coming to me. But the truth is that nobody really deserves to be mean to other people, especially because being different is really nothing wrong or aggressive, and as long as you're not hurting anybody, then you really shouldn't get picked on. I have watched Murder Drones. Mexican Day of the Dead. Oh, right. Today is, the Dia de los Muertos, I think. Or Los Muertos. I don't know. One of them. We have about 41 seconds until I lift off my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and stop my timer in a couple seconds. Dia de los Muertos, yes. Day of the Dead. I don't know much about the Day of the Dead, so if you want to tell me about it, you can. All I know is what I know from, like, Coco. We have a lot of interesting new things that we've got in our pantry, like this new Skippy honey nut. I don't know what honey nut. Oh, I guess the nut is the peanut. But it's like honey nut peanut butter. Like what? Okay. It looks really good, so I think it is time to lift off our lid. Stop. It does look really good, so I think it is time to lift off the bread. Hi, furry dude. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And it's going to cook for another... Okay, Google. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Sure, 10 minutes. And we're starting now.
Name 20 Pokemon and I'll like and stuff. I don't know if I could do that, but I'll try. Okay, number 1, Eevee. Number 2, Vaporeon. Number 3, Leafeon. Number 4, Glaceon. Let's see, I got Leafeon, Glaceon. Okay, can I do all the evolutions? Because I could just do Espeon, number 5, Umbreon, number 6. Is that... Where's the fairy bitch? Who's the fairy one? I forgot his name. The fairy one. Shit. We'll just skip that one. We'll go Gengar. Bilbarel. We'll go with, a Weedle. Pikachu. And then if we're doing Pichu, let's do Raichu. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's, we need 10 more. Okay, 10 more. Oh, Charizard. Who's the little monkey thing? Shit, I forgot the little monkey's name. Whatever, we'll skip that one. Let's think here. Let me think. I'm coming up with some. Magneton, isn't that one? Where's Magnetron? Magneton? This is harder than I thought. Bulbasaur? What's that Molamola? Is that thing? Oh, wait. Who's the Lickitung? Who's the big Eggman? The tall egg tree. Executor. Okay, we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 5 more now, so we might do it. Oh, a Celebi. Celebi. That's 6. We only need 4 more. Mewtwo. It's gonna take me a second. I was just playing a Pokemon game, so which one did I have? I had an Eevee, of course. It was... I'm not looking at the chat, I promise. Need 4 more. I was deadass about to say cinema roll for a sec there. I can do this, guys. Flareon. Got Flareon. And Jolteon, actually. What's the Joltik? Isn't that like 1, 2? Joltik? I don't know, we won't count that one if we need it, until we need it. It's like the little fucking yellow spider thing. Oh, it's going good. It is going alright. Aron. I named 20? I did? Okay, we did it. You know that Aron thing? Okay, cool. Well, we did it. Whatever. Okay, we did it. We got 20 Pokemon. I'm not a failure. Let's check on the bread. Oh, it is getting there. Let's get our cooler rack ready. Thank you for the like and sub, PokeGod. I'm surprised I couldn't even do 10. Well, with the evolutions, it's easy. It's easier with the evolutions. I just need to like think for a long time, and I could come up with enough of them. But how long would that take me? I don't know, because I just have to like reach into my memory. Like, yeah. W PokeGod. I still can't remember the name of the fairy bitch, the fairy Pokemon. There's S. Okay, well, all the evolutions is Espeon, Umbreon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, Glaceon. What are the other ones? Flareon, Jolteon. But what is the fairy one? Celebi, no. Thank you, Kevin Martin Dempsey. Sorry, Shadow Wolf. I just can't think of that fairy bitch. Jigglypuff, oh yeah. I'm talking about the fairy evolution of Vaporeon. We should do Pokemon Smash or Pass later. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I can pull it up. Sylveon, jeez. This is Sylveon, this one. You know who I forgot? Lillipup and Lopunny. Lopunny is everyone's favorite Smashable Pokemon. Besides Mewtwo. Hi, Artsy Dino. You said that. Well, I wasn't looking at the chat because I don't want to cheat. Because I wanted to prove myself. Suicune? Is that a Pokemon? I played Pokemon Go a lot. I wasn't there for a lot of the time when Pokemon was super popular. I can only play the games that come out now. Also because I wasn't really into video games at that age. I was playing mostly Nintendogs when Pokemon was in its prime. I was just like, look at my brothers and look at his cards and shit, but... like, there's this... I have a full backpack in this game, and I can't get rid of any more Pokemon because I want them all. Like, I guess I could get rid of this Shuppet. Yeah, I don't need this Shuppet. I don't need this Bidoof. I don't need the Bidoof. I love Bidoof, though. Like, there's this thing. It's a phantom. Bro, oh. Bye, Ivy Dragons. I need to get... While I was gone, I awakened. I awakened. Very nice. Do you guys play Zenless Zone Zero? Everybody say me if you play Zenless Zone Zero. I was gonna start playing that game. I thought I would stream it. I think it's always fun to do a stream when it's your first time playing a game, but that only depends if I can get my room cleaned up by tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna play something. You're a too white girl. Me? Like my skin color or my personality? Because either way, nothing I can do about that, is there? Turn around every now and then. We got 250 on the timer. This part, it's really easy to burn the bread. I am cooking at a higher temperature, so I'm not worried about anything being undercooked. I'll get the full spring. You know, the temperature of the oven initially kind of controls how high that bread's going to rise, because there's multiple stages at which it rises. There's the first rise. I mean, there's when it's rising in the sourdough starter container, like here. There's this stage. Thank you, Roger Brown. That's the first one. The second stage is when you mix it into the dough, and the dough rises overnight. And then you're supposed to have another, like, bulk ferment, where you put it in the fridge, a lot of people do, or you something, and you try to get it ready, like, super ready to bake. But I don't have time for that, so I leave it on the counter for a long time, and it doesn't bulk ferment. Well, it does, maybe, but it doesn't really... You know, I should have that step. I don't. And I don't need it. That's why I keep using the same recipe. So, yeah. That's how that works. If we could get to 69 likes, that'd be so cool. So cool. I should put this on to get the Therian vote. Laser Kitty for President. I did see that Laser Kitty for President, sticker thing, so I'm going to probably post it. Along with some cheesy message saying, like, don't forget to vote, even though half my viewers can't. But it's still worth it to get the message out anyway. I don't care who you vote for, just go and vote, if you're able, because I just think this is going to be a historic election no matter what happens, and you definitely want to be a part of that, don't you? Thank you, Roger Brown. I think that my chat froze. Nope, it froze. Do you remember me? I remember you, Dan Davis. I don't know who Christopher Nolan is, I'm sorry. Hi, Messed Up Turkey. Sendless. What? Yeah. No, chat froze. Yeah, chat freezes on my side. It doesn't freeze on your side, so the chat will just stop showing messages. That's all. The most I could give this is 1 more minute, and it only has 30 seconds left on the timer, so I really don't think it does freeze for us too. Weird. Sometimes I don't know if it's the same freezing, because once I click out of the app for 1 second, no, it freezes. Like, does my screen freeze for you, or does the chat freeze? Because when the chat freezes, I just go back out and I come back in again, but then that would make my stream, yeah. Okay, so I feel like it's done. Let's take a look at the bottom to see. Yeah, I think it's pretty perfect. It's a little bit squishy on the sides, but it does look pretty good. Not sure if it's like... I don't know. You guys want to take a look? I think this might be a really well-baked one. And I'm gonna just try it as is, because if it doesn't come out good, well, we'll probably eat it anyway. It does feel pretty good. It is just a little squishy right here, which I think might be due to the topping I put on it. But the bottom is one of the best bottoms I've ever had. I'll show you. That's what he said, I guess. That bottom looks really good. And I think that I really should not put it back in anymore, so I'm going to turn off the oven now. One thing I will say about parchment paper is that you cannot just use any old parchment paper. It will get brown. This is any old parchment paper. This is, you know, every parchment paper has a different limit to how much heat it can take. This is a higher range of heat, but it still gets brown and it kind of just falls apart. So, you know, I would caution you to buy the right material. But I might reuse some of this to, yeah, line the bottom. It's really just the edges that come in contact with the air. So, our bread is done. We cannot cut into it yet. No, I'm sorry. I know that you guys sometimes want to do that. Like I said, it is squishy in a lot of spots, but I've been working on, that's like kind of my next thing that I have to defeat, because I finally found out how to make the bottom not brown, like really hard and brown. It's really nice, and you know, that is a good bread bottom. But again, that endeavor means that sometimes other stuff gets screwed up. You just got to keep on figuring it out until your recipe gets good. And I can tell you exactly why that happens, why it's a little squishy, because I don't do a cold ferment in the fridge. That is a step that most people use. I will tell you that I do not. That is because of my scheduled work now. I only stick to my original recipe, although I have given it a few attempts where I do the long-term loaf, which is the more professional and time-honored tradition for sourdough baking. So now I am all set, it seems, with my sourdough. I don't think there's any more stuff I have to do. Just let it dry on for a couple of hours. And the texture of the bread changes quite a bit over time as you leave it. There's like a lot of reasons to not cut into it immediately. One of them being that the structure kind of sets itself. It's still theoretically baking on the inside because it's still hot inside. So you don't want to mess with it. You just want to let it solidify. My chicken can rest. I guess I'll just put it like that, and it will just rest like that and cool off. I'll vacuum one more time. My dog is like, what are you doing? Oh, Heidi, are you having a slow morning? So there's my bread. I'll show you one more time what it looks like, and yeah. If you happen to be a sourdough maker, I will let you know that, first of all, I'm not great at it. Second of all, I'm using a very weird recipe. Third of all, yeah, put on the mask. I know who Fennec Fox is. I do know who Fennec Fox is. That's for shit, sure. They're probably one of the biggest Ethereum creators on YouTube. I'll put my mask on for you for a sec. So I do know them. They post interesting things. I think that their content's pretty good. Yeah. Again, I don't, I wish I could, be more into the younger side of, theory on YouTube, especially because those are the people that have the most subs and they know the most. But it's kind of weird because they're like somewhere on the order of 6 years younger than me, maybe even more now. So, it makes it awkward and I feel weird about it. Not that they would interact with me, but but my age does definitely stop me from trying. Okay. Now that my sourdough's done, I have a couple of things I have to do. I have to clean my room. I would love to take you guys along for the ride, as usual. So we can do that right now. But I do have to take a little break. So it's up to you guys. What do you want to do? Do you want to restart? Do you want to stop and restart in 5 minutes? Or do you want me to put on some music and let you guys chill? Because I have to go get a bunch of stuff in my car. And I have to, like, grab some stuff from the basement and put them up here. And then put some stuff from here down in the basement. So it'll take me, like, 5 to 10 minutes. What do you guys want to do? Hi, Jinx. Thank you for liking my shirt. Someone else may be joining. Who? Hello. What up, furry drawer tube? I was sent here by Jinx. What up, Astro the Dragon? Like I was just saying, I'm gonna be doing some chores. I'm gonna be cleaning my room. Probably do like a little bedroom hangout, you know. I love your channel. Oh, thank you, furry drawer tube. So yeah, it's good to see so many people here. What we do when I'm busy is I just leave up a little shrine for you guys to look at, but I don't have my tripod. It's in my car. I'm gonna need this though. I'll just set you up with a basic shrine, not even like a shrine. I'll just put on some music. And we'll come back in a couple minutes. I'll talk to you guys while I'm setting it up there. So a rabbit, I was chasing it a little bit. Oh, it's like some like warrior cats type shit. Fireheart having visions of ending his kitty pet career. Leaving it behind to go and chat up the ladies at ThunderClan. Y'all know he wants them Thunder. I can't even. He wants that ThunderClan. I was gonna say not a word, but he wants that ThunderClan clout. That's a good one there. 3 days till the new Warrior Cat book. Yeah, I wish I could catch up with you guys. I want to, but I have to read this book about Alzheimer's. So I don't want to start anything new. I also need to upload some shorts today, like pretty soon. So I will probably start filming that. We could stream all day if you really wanted to. But I will have to go out and do stuff. This part though, I do need to clean my room like immediately, so I'm gonna do that now. This break will be pretty quick. But I'll text you guys on my phone. I'm taking my little break here. You love my mask? Oh, thank you. Where am I from? I'm from New York. Just my channelytics right here. Hold on a minute. Okay. Here we go. Can hear now. Enjoy your wubs. We're gonna try to sub-max a little bit. I'll be right back, okay? Hopefully you can hear this. I'll be right back. Have fun, chat.
wanna see it all brighter. I should learn to let it go. I know I've never been a fighter. Let me know how I can grow. And if I seem to get closer, it's all getting out of hand. I have this never-ending screaming, always going in my head. We're on our own. Everything's an act, all so alone. Stuck on dial tone. We're on our own. Everything's an act, all so alone. Let me just go home. Let me just go. Let me just go home. Shouldn't care about the faces. Find myself some peace of mind. I know I'm never going places. Do they have what I can find? When the life is getting harder, every thought is just a dread. I have this never-ending riot, always marching in my head. We're on our own. Everything's an act, all so alone. Stuck on dial tone. We're on our own. Everything's an act, all so alone. Let me just go home. Let me just go.
Hey guys, I finally found my tripod. Let me just set it up.
Just go. We're on our own.
I don't know how I feel about this song. It was good before, the music was fine. What happened? Okay. Let's do as much cleaning as we can. I've already done the baking, Mason, don't worry. Hi everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. Hi Kitsuki. Ooh, I'm lightheaded from that. Ooh. Okay. Oops. I made the music stop. I'm sorry. Also, you can look at my very ugly and dirty room right now. Yeah, I have asthma. Yeah, this was an earlier stream. I just wanted to try to push a little bit for some more subs because we cannot stop losing subs. We just keep on, I mean, we're like hemorrhaging subs. Not that we're like, our numbers aren't going down, it's just that our numbers will not go up. And I can see that my shorts are getting like 100 subs each now, and they're not, the sub count is not going up. So either it's going to go up when YouTube corrects the errors, like, you know, because sometimes there's errors with the counting system. That happens actually like a lot. Or it's just going to stay low. Thank you. I hope I get that many subs too. But what I have to do now is kind of clean my room up because it will not stay clean. I have to find a safe place to put my animatronic too. I haven't listened to that John Lennon song. I'm sorry. This is the mask we started last night. It's not bad, but it needs some work. And it's gonna need a nose. It's gonna need these to be feathered out more. So like things here, I think yeah, they need to be worked on. Or painted over. I don't really know yet. We'd have to like find a starting point in here. Should I work on animation? I think so. Can they teach you to play the fiddle at School of Rock? No. They can teach me at the music store, but I went to School of Rock because I specifically want to learn rock and roll. Can I have a shout out? Yes. Sure. Just make sure you subscribe because I really need it. Hi, Candy Kid. Shout out to Candy Kid. We did try to make a candy last night and failed. Maybe we'll try to make one today. Maybe we could even get outside and try to make one. But we have to make progress with cleaning, so I'm going to take all my squishmallows and throw them on my bed. These 2 bins here are seriously causing problems, so let's get rid of them. My guitar can go into the porch, so I will put it there. I did want to keep one of these bins in here, though. Maybe what I need first is a laundry bin. There are no laundry bins on this floor, so I'm not going to go all the way downstairs for it. I'm just going to start throwing my shit in the hall, because then I can just transfer easily. This is my shirt. I already wore that, so shout out to Dan Davis. But hi, Amber. What up, girl? Loves tacos. Hey yo. Help me do magic. Want to do some magic? We're cleaning my room. And our live count, our sub count is exactly the same as it was just before. So yeah, what that means is we need to have like more subscribers than we're losing at any one given point. Doesn't mean that nobody is subscribing, it just means that Mind Freaks, Chris Angel, bro. I think you spelled it wrong. So if we were to get to like 36,650, we'd be making progress and it might not go back down, but we need like 15 people to subscribe at once. So we need to get, in order to get that to happen, we would have to do something that would result in this being advertised to more people. So what you guys can do is you can type, or you can like, or you can share it. Probably best. And I think, I don't know, maybe it's the engagement. It's that and the thumbnail and the title that make it advertised more. My dog? Yeah, basically. I got that dog in me. Here's another squishmallow. Thank you for subbing. Bark. Ruff. Ruff. I can't do it right now. My lungs are hurting. Good luck, Jinx. Just don't do it to the wrong live. I mean, I don't know how I feel about advertising on other lives, because, I mean, they're probably also trying and struggling to do well as well, you know? How would that make me feel if somebody came and advertised on my stream? Well, I wouldn't like it. The best place to advertise is in my own Discord server, because we do have members and they just don't see sometimes that I'm streaming. King, you do realize that human beings are animals, right? I know that I'm a human being. Got that right? That's not what wearing cat ears means. So, yeah. Ooh, we're almost at 100 likes. You think we can get there, gang? You think we can get there? Maybe I'll put on my upper headlights to make it look cooler in here. Oops. I can't find the plug for these lights. I need to put this thing away, though. This keeps tripping me. I keep tripping on it. I think I'm a fan. I have to go up into this mess of wires and try to... I need some electrical tape. Loaf tape. Okay. Thank you. $100 likes. 100 likes. Let's go. Are we there yet? Sometimes you guys get the likes up faster than I can see it. Maybe it just takes a long time to load on my end. I don't know. Dang, Elite Soul's spitting some truth. $100 likes. Oh, thank you, Pause with $3. I'm congested as fuck. Let me just real quick. I wore these for Halloween. Dirty. $25 days out of 30 in 1 month? Yes. I don't know why that question's relevant, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I would wear them every day, I just think. I don't know if I wear them for the whole day every time I wear them. Or if I necessarily need to. Thank you, not the dino. Let's put on a mask to get the Therian vote. Remember, guys, if you guys are new, please drop a sub. I'm begging you. Let's get that Therian vote. Laser Kitty for president, Laser Kitty for president, Laser Kitty for president. I'm really excited to get the slimes in. I know those will do well. Or maybe they won't, but either way, I'm just so excited because I've always wanted to order from them. Make sure you guys keep on liking so we can get to 150. It's nice to see a couple new people in here. Do I do quads? Yes. I do a little bit of quads. We do a little trolling. LOL. I love yours. Mine is ugly. This one was ugly for a long time. So just remember, it might not be over. You gotta like kind of work with it. Like Bloody Snoot, we should probably do something to Bloody Snoot today to make him better. Maybe we'll work on him. Do you think you're a cat? No, I think I'm a human dressed as a cat. Do you think you're going to subscribe, or do you think you're gonna keep scrolling? It's my question to you. No, Bella. There's actually, that's a lie. Just so you know. And you should probably stop spreading that lie, Bella, about how you're supposed to wear masks, because, fun fact, these masks are not made to be worn with your lip touching it. That is ridiculously unsanitary for any product to be made that way. And yeah, it makes sense if you're wearing this mask, you know, for theory and therapy. When you're actually doing it over and over again, wearing it that much, like, actually, please keep that in mind that is actually not sanitary. Second of all, it's not exactly easy. Oh, your friend told you that. Well, your friend was wrong. I did make a short about it one time, but yeah, no. They're actually not intended to be worn that way. That's just something that Therians do to make it seem like they're more of a Therian than other Therians. People just say that because they think it makes them seem more, like, knowledgeable than other people. They use it as a way of gatekeeping. So, do keep in mind that is not actually true. It's just misinformation. That's all. But, especially because I do have asthma. I won't be doing that. But there's no real way to do it, and there's none advertised. No to what? Depends, any real cats in here? Are you talking to me? I'm so sweet? I'm not sweet. Or wear it like that, take a break. I mean, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really, there's never going to be a way for all people to be comfortable wearing a mask the same way, especially ones that are made, like, rigid and cardboard, so. What up, Bondo? Mask pushed down my nose. I wear it both because it doesn't push down on my nose and I can breathe better, especially when doing things like quads. you guys would consider subscribing, that would be very nice. Theory and vote, theory and vote. But I think none of these people think that we're anything but human, Stephen. Why are you asking? Why don't you explain yourself a little bit, Stephen? Why are you asking? I would love to know why you're interrogating us about something, about an ideology that none of us have here. Well, I'm happy to answer any questions you have once you answer that one question. Why do you think any of us would think that we're animals that are not human? Because none of us do. Bro, I know I'm a human, I just wear to express myself. I mean, people act like wearing masks are a new thing because it's vaguely furry-like now. So, I got this comment, right, and it was about my pink mask. And I was wearing this mask. And doing a dance. And it was just this mask and like a pink tail like clipped onto my belt. And somebody's like, why are you dressed like an animal? Commented. And I'm like, I know that they might have been asking a genuine question, but I literally said, bro, name one animal that is hot pink. That's it. And then people are like, whoa, you are so rude to me. They're saying this to me. I mean, listen, sorry. I feel like what I said was not that rude. It was just kind of like, why are you dressed as an animal? Well, you could look at my channel and see that I'm a furry. You can see that it's Halloween because they commented this like one day before Halloween. So, I mean, all I said was, name one animal that is hot pink. And people are like, I would have supported you, but... And the real thing is that I don't give a crap. If you think that's rude, you're never going to have a good time on my channel, so pack your things, but... People are trying to catch me lacking, is all I can say. I think Bondo might be joking and being ironic, but... Because flamingos aren't hot pink. They're not hot pink, they're flamingo pink. This is literally neon pink. And they didn't say flamingo, even if they did. What's a furry? It's like somebody that likes dressing up as an animal or likes cartoon animals. Not like in that way, but just like they like to draw them and make comics about them, and it's just a style of character. You could be like an anime artist and make anime characters too. Oh, flamingo. That's not the problem. It's just that it doesn't resemble an animal. This doesn't even resemble a cat. The ears are vaguely cat-like, like I said, but they don't even really look like cat ears. So I'm just like, okay. I feel like I have no response to that. I'm doing it because I can. Like, what? How do I even reply to somebody that's asking me why I'm dressing up like an animal? I'm doing it because I feel like it? I don't know. There's a difference between somebody who likes animals and somebody who likes animals. Yeah, that's for sure. You ever seen Maple? People gonna buy shame you no matter what. I mean, it's a given. I can't do live collaborations. It's not even working on my channel. I will say users that consistently ask for a live duet or something, that makes me confused because you can't, that's not even possible. You either start the live with 2 people or you have to restart. No, like I said, it is impossible to join my live. That's not how it works. You either start the live with 2 people, because here's how it happens. You're live and you send the link out, and people have to find the link, and then they have to go in. You have to start with somebody, or else it won't let you. You can't just turn it on in the middle of the stream either, which sucks. But that's the way it is. Drywall. Love that for you. And I'm like a little drywall baby. We need about 10 more subs until I'm happy with myself. So if you guys want to drop a sub, that'd be great. I gotta go, so like, peace out, bro. I can't stop, like, I have shit stuck in there. In my lungs, in my tubes. My bronchial tubes. I'm gonna collect all my bras and put them in the bra palace. Happy Tree Friend. It's a good one. Have I ever done a collab stream before? I have not. I tried, but it was glitching on my end or somebody else. I don't know. I don't know why it was glitching, it just was. And it was unsuccessful. I tried to contact YouTube support about it, but they didn't get back to me soon enough for me to fix it then and there. It would have been a million notifications. That's one other thing, is that with live streams, if you do one, it'll give people notifications, so it's like anything you do is gonna mess it up. That is also why that was hard for me. I need some pliers to fix the sketchbook here. I haven't been able to, like, get more people. I could restart. Yeah, I'll probably restart. Are you sad? I'm not sad. I am not that great at breathing right now, but... Hi Cat Please. Yeah, I mean, let's hang out for a little bit, and... I mean, we'll probably restart. If you're down with that, let me know. Just give me a moment. Okay, we'll restart. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna click the off button. If you want to keep watching my stream, what you can do is you can click on my channel or go to my Discord server or wherever and wait for the new link to be posted. It will be posted in the next 5 minutes, or it'll be up. You'll see me. I'm just gonna be. You can click on my account. You'll see me streaming. So, it'll be in, like, will I get a notification? No, probably not. So I'm gonna start now. Okay, bye.